Hello, my name is Ryan Toth and I'm a student here at Grantham University, and I'm going to tell you a little bit about the time I proposed to my wife. We had been dating for about a year at the time, and things were obviously serious. We had already purchased the ring. She knew I had the ring to propose to her, and of course she's anxiously waiting, asking me, hey, when are you going to propose? She's trying to plan it out. She's trying to figure it out when it's going to happen. So one night I took her to Olive Garden, nice little dinner, and I dressed nicely. I knew she was thinking, all right, tonight's the night. It's going to happen tonight. She's all prepared. And of course I played it up. We had this nice dinner. We bought the bottle of wine at dinner, and it's nice and quiet night. And I asked her to dance in the middle of Olive Garden. So we got up and danced. And during the dance, she's all smiling and giddy. After the dance, we sit down and I just continue eating like nothing is wrong. And I could see the look on her face. She is getting more and more frustrated. That night did not turn out to be the night, and I knew that would kind of set her off and confuse her. That was the when it would happen, and she was mad, and I could tell she was mad. Well, a few days later, I asked her to lunch at work, and I knew she was having a busy day. She couldn't think of what was going on, and it was during the summertime, and I had this really nice BMW at the time, and I went to her work to pick her up, and before I went in, I had a can of whipped cream, and I sprayed "Will you marry me" on the windows with whipped cream. And I went in and I was like, come on, you ready to go to lunch? Oh yeah, just a minute, just a minute. Finally, 5 minutes later or so, I finally get her to walk out to the car. And as we're walking out to the car, of course I've sprayed it on the window facing away from the building. And as she walks around, she says, what is this on your car? What is on your windows? By the time we get out there, of course, the whipped cream is all melted, and there is nothing that you can read on that window. And she turns around, and I'm on one knee, and I'm like, will you marry me? She's like, what's going on? I don't understand. And she finally, it clicks. Oh, he's asking me to marry him. I had to actually explain what was on the car because you could not read, will you marry me, anymore. And it turned out to be a funny story. I had to make up for the Olive Garden incident. Great lunch, great marriage. Been married 10 years now, and I hope you enjoyed my story.